Guess what? Dahm is back.
Well, it's raining. It's definitely raining.
That's the suicide.
Oh wow, it's just like the RX-7.
We are in the process of unboxing the very first carbon body part for this car.
I gotta figure out how to fabricate something.
That's the easy part.
That's the easy part. Wait, this is the carbon hood.
That's just
Well, you
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah. Oh.
Holy shit.
That is incredible.
That's a clean.
And we're just gonna lean
You're
it.
gonna not touch it, leave it.
Look at the bottom side.
Oh,
all
wow.
forged.
Four rotors?
Yeah.
And it has the
It's
rotary
completely
rotors on it?
forged. Oh.
It lifts up so it can kind of sit between the headlights.
Yeah. Got so light.
That's insane.
I guess that's the point.
Not even that heavy.
How much does it weigh? Like, how does it feel? Like,
It's about like a pound.
do you have like a separate?
It's the fitting right here that always messes it up. But man, yeah. So there you go. That is the official first full carbon, full finished, polished version of the car. Final body. We got to unveil it here at Grid Life, and we won't be running it because we don't have the ways to properly secure it, and I don't want to repeat what we did with the old hood. Thanks to Battle Arrow for helping design this thing, and of course Steve Nelson, Nelson Racing. I never use this word, but it's like bespoke. This is an exotic level of quality, like the top side, but the whole bottom side. I want you guys to see this collage of all the pictures. We'll explain what he's doing in those steps. So we didn't get to film it. We'll film the other parts, but the whole custom bottom, he designed it. It didn't exist. So we gave him half, and he made it whole. So I can't thank Steve enough. In extremely hot days like today, it's over 100 degrees here in the shop, I have a nice little cool way of cooling off and being extremely healthy. You guys already know I love Athletic Greens, but what they have helped me do is create a regimen for both on the go and while I'm in the shop of a smoothie or just water, mix it, and you're good to go. AG1 is just utterly amazing. Not only do you have vitamins and minerals, you also have the probiotics, you have the adaptogens, you have all these other things, antioxidants, all the things that I want in a smoothie like this, but also my blueberries. Frozen blueberries, milk, AG1 and protein, and then when I'm on the go, look at this. These little packets are extremely helpful. If you're looking to get AG1, right now with your first purchase, you'll get a 1-year supply of vitamin D as well as 5 travel packets, which come in extremely handy. All by going to athleticgreens.com/RobDahm to find out more. That's athleticgreens.com/RobDahm. Let's be real, this is the cool shit. Like, it's like an actual car show here, and there are Rotaries representing. It's cars like this that look really clean. Now, there was a Montego Blue FD here, and check out some of the Rotaries here at the basically car show, but it's really sick. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like R32, 33, 34, GTO, which is kind of sick, and then the Super Bird, whatever, like 200 mile an hour thing. Just variety, and that's one of the things I've always loved about Michigan is that it's weird, it's eclectic, it's not all just imports. So enjoy a little bit of what all is here as well. I am so excited to show you guys this because this is literally how I drove my car, like from bumper, body, wheels. Look at this. This is the 4-rotor just a couple of years ago. I had a feed front bumper. This is a C West primered. It was a Montego Blue. I had 5-spoke single, simple, like mine were Advan Cruisers. Wheels. I thought it was the hottest shit. Now this is actually right-hand drive. This is my baby. Well, what it used to be.
If you guys ever want a drink, I'm over there.
Yeah, those of you guys that are new to the channel, remember this guy. I don't know how to introduce him, but he was probably honestly the driving force behind motivating me to make more videos. Like, I'd be like, dude, I can't make more videos. I just emotionally, like artistically can't. He's like, you dumbass, make videos. People are asking you to make videos. So really, the original person saying make videos, make longer videos was this guy. And I was like, I argued that over and over again. And it was like at like 50,000 subscribers. Like, no, I'm not meant for YouTube. That's not what I'm supposed to do. And so he and I sat down many sushi dinners. He was the one that believed in everything that we were doing. Like, he was finding contacts and just, hustling to help make all the early phases of the 4-rotor possible. So I'm not trying to kiss your ass, but this is my man Francis. If you hear him, this is the guy.
He's trying to kiss my ass.
I want to point out that she has way better taste in cars than Isaiah does, because look at those rear fenders on this thing. Those are Phoenix wide fenders.
Damn.
Isaiah has no taste in. I love that. I love that. So it's in the details of this, and so she wants me to sign it. So I will, which is gonna make her arm go down in value, but.
Thank you so much.
Oh yeah.
Whatever you do, please don't get that tattooed.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Have a good one. All right.
You're about to pass out.
You want to sign it?
It's up to you. They're yours. They're not mine.
It's baby's first signature.
You want to write down my name for the signature?
Oh yeah. Let me. We got tape, something.
You know what we should do? We should just. What if we gave you a sign? We're like, it's like a little guy here.
And I need to have the font in there like that.
Or we do like a plus, and it's like
A plus works for me.
Rob
Yeah.
Dahm's life partner.
Only 500,000 people would know, but
I think that would work.
that works for me. Go ahead.
See, it is rare I get to do this now with Joel. I don't know where Joel went, but I just wanted to give you guys an update, just from the bottom of my heart. Like, if you are out here at Grid Life, or if you ended up getting to go out to this event, or if you're watching it from a distance, it's not the YouTubers, honestly. It's forget all that, right? The fame bullshit. The people out here are so amazing, and there's certain car cultures that are really toxic. This is not one of them. And if anything, this is one that you aspire to be like. Everybody's chill. Like, I could leave. I don't know about the camera, but you could leave your tools all, like, nobody's gonna steal it. Like, it is the most chill, easygoing. Just everybody's got the same vibe.
So I don't think that they did anything wrong. It's just that the coolant system is so vast and huge. It says you need to do this a few times. So you need to start the engine, let it idle, let it come up to temperature. The thermostat opens up, that way the coolant can get through, and then after it's warmed up to an acceptable temperature, you're supposed to hold it at 3,000 RPM for about 10 minutes to get that volume to go through, to get all the air through the system. So open up the radiator tank right now, and it is empty. So just gonna go ahead and fill it up, start it up, do that 3,000 RPM thing, and then hopefully we should just be fine after that. Got her up to temperature, did the whole GM thing. I had to fill about a half gallon of coolant. Everything went up to temp. I let it cool down. It came back down to temp, and it kept going down, 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 down. So as of right now, it should be bled. I'm just gonna let it all the way cool down, come back, check the coolant level, fill it up, which I'm most likely gonna have to, and then she should be ready to go. And then after that, I think the only thing I have to do, I lift it up. There's some under tray panels that weren't fully put on. I don't have all the screws, so what I'm gonna do, I have some screws. Just gonna screw them on that way they don't fly away. And then I think we should be good to drive this back to back home.
Look at this. This is an aluminum. The rotors eccentrically spin.
Yeah, I just didn't have a chance to build the eccentric shaft or get a lot of it done.
Look at it. He's got it. It's ported. Oh my God! It's actually fully ported.
Just the one. I didn't get a chance to build it. I didn't get a chance to do the rest of it.
That's so sick though. Your third scale REW engines. That's incredible.
So if you ever wanted to show somebody how it works,
I'm gonna show them how. That's so epic.
My kid was like, I think he'd like it. I was like, all right, we'll give it to him.
I don't know why Isaiah did this. He parked so far in that somebody parked behind us, and so we cannot leave with the Jeep that we've rented. So we are forced to move the C8, which is actually, I'm not gonna lie, that twist my arm, I kind of want to do that. So only downside is the C8 does not have a license plate, but it is fully insured, like comprehensive insured. And so we're gonna move all this shit out of the way, push the 4-rotor out of the way, move the C8 and take that to the hotel so I can sleep tonight. You tell him, by tomorrow my voice is gonna be gone. This is kind of a fun little side adventure. This is like the spirit of grid life. Grid life is not what I thought it was. Like the California one is like racing. This is just having a good time. Here we go. This is our first maiden voyage on streets. It's, like I said, fully insured. Just for those of you guys that worry, we're gonna take it to the hotel. It's so nice. This is too nice of a car for me. It's just smooth. We're both off camera, just like, this is a luxury car. This is a luxury and exotic car. I'm so happy with it.
It actually rides decent, even though you said this.
Yeah, the suspension's off because of the rear axle doing something weird, error, but that said, it's solid, very solid. It's crazy, we just did that, but that wasn't supposed to be the maiden voyage, but the way that people park, that was, and we just put the 4% of all the miles on the car driving from Grid Life to our hotel right now, and it ran smooth.
It was pretty solid,
Yeah,
dude. It's like a normal car.
It's a normal car. Props to the guys that repaired it, because it's track straight, it's aligned, it's solid. You know, we got a couple check engine lights that we have to deal with. It's a whole ass car. Okay, thanks to Joel, my favorite. That's how I like to start these shots off. He's pushing me a little bit further than I want to be, and that always ends up being the best content. So we're actually taking the C8 back to Monroe, and he was like, it's not that sunny out, we can take the top off. So we're gonna take our tops off. And what better? I mean, this car, this is honestly why I wanted this car so bad. All the reasons, like the like sports car reasons. We're gonna take this off and we're gonna drive it for a little bit topless. So just pop off. Yeah, there we go.
So the guys are taking the C8 back to Monroe. I told them take the top off because it's not going to rain. I swear to God, I hope it rains. So the C8 doesn't have any wipers, so I made sure to clean just one half of it.
Trailer's good. Francis is whatever the matter. And then I say that's good. Okay, everybody's good. We got some guys with some jokes in here because they cleaned off the wrong half of the windshield. And I don't have windshield wipers yet. This is actually the first time other than the factor that this car is basically filled up with gas. It was on its first trip when it got busted. So it's crazy to think that I'm the first guy to fill it up.
Look at those prices, though.
Are they, it's still expensive because that's how what it's
yeah,
back.
that's what I was saying.
Yeah, for everybody making fun of LA and whatnot, $590. That's the exact same price as like Ontario. I paid $580. So
We get 2 more octane, though.
yeah, we do get 2 more octane out here, which is nice.
Happy now?
I'm so much happier. This is that moment.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it's off. Oh, and that doesn't even exist.
Yeah.
Perfect. We're in business. It's officially my baby. Nothing says pure Michigan like a Model A or Model T driving on the road in the middle of nowhere. Well, it's raining. It's definitely raining. And Francis is behind me laughing his ass off. We're gonna pull off at the next exit and put the top on because it's not hitting us at all, but you can hear it all back in here.
Hey man, I speak it, it comes true.
I want to point out that this is a mile away from where I spun out in the 3-rotor.
No
Yeah,
way.
because of rain, because everybody's like, hey, just go faster to get away from the rain. There. Perfect.
Get out of here.
Not exactly a normal car detour, but Isaiah has been begging like a child, and I understand, to pick strawberries while he's out here. And so we're going to a local strawberry farm here in Monroe to go do that. I'm home.
You want to show me how you country folks do this?
Yes, we look at something as beautiful as this little guy right here. Place him in the bucket. I was just saying that down the rest of the aisle there's going to be even more, but oh, they're perfect. So we're just going to test this one. Hand-picked strawberries right off the vine are
Oh wow,
so much sweeter.
that is intense. Look at this guy. This guy's huge. Nice and red. Oh, he's really soft. This is a little bit dirty, so I'm gonna just wait until we clean this guy off. I'm gonna take him home.
Hunt was good.
Tonight we feast.
Yeah, tonight we dine in hell. We are at my building. If you guys are familiar with Monroe or the history of the channel, this is the building that I helped basically buy back when I was 21 years old. Now, I say helped, it really was, I just signed all the documents and everything and had no idea how I was going to finance it, but thanks to the SBA 504 loans, I don't know if that's still a program, I'm pretty sure it is, they were able to help make that happen. It's kind of weird, I'm showing these guys around because this is where I would bring what is now the 4-rotor every day. That was my daily driver, and I would drive it to this parking lot and go to work here, which was where my computer business was, and I'd normally just park it like right there in a second.
You can tell because there's the oil stain right there. Rotary 101.
that is literally the spot that like the car would be at, and so it sat there for a while. So I even had it for sale for 10 grand, all, you know, full single turbo mods, you know, Power FC, all that sort of stuff, and nobody bought it back then. This is the computer business location that made everything possible initially. Even the day I bought this shop, I actually went into that used to be a garage, and I went in through there and parked what is now the 4-rotor in there. Now it's too wide, it would never fit through those doors. It's kind of wild to see everything actually grow and have businesses leasing out the shop space that used to be my computer business. But you know, a little bit of a nostalgia, but it's neat to see things compounding and growing. I wanted to go visit my old computer place. Now technically, legally, I own half of it, but the sun started shining, so it's a beautiful day finally in Michigan, and I'm gonna go say hi to the guys and visit my mom, who also happens to have her own little office here at the building. Now, those of you that might not remember the long-term journey, I bought a building in Monroe when I was 21, and when I kind of left everything, you know, my family did everything else with it. I kind of handed the reins over, and they all kind of took it from there. And so this is what they ended up with, but it's alive and chugging. So the computer business, as everybody might be wondering, still takes care of a lot of medical places and all the like local like YMCA and all that sort of stuff, all here in Monroe, Michigan. We are at the Secretary of State, and that is, if you're not from Michigan, the DMV. So we are there with 5 different cars. Hector's going legit, homie. That's all I have to say. I got insurance on all of them, and we're gonna get every single one to have their own plate. So probably we'll figure out exactly what those plates might be. Most of them won't be vanity plates because I'm not that vain, but I gotta get my Dahm plate back. So let's see if we can get that done. I don't want you guys to see this because 4K will show you all the other details, but I went legit. This is the FC's license plate, but guess what? Dahm is back. I own the Dahm plate in California and Michigan again, no longer unregistered. So everything, all the cars are legit except for the 2 Corvettes. The form needed to get a salvage vehicle repaired, which we'll go through the whole process. The form is called a 13A, and the cops have to fill out, you guessed it, a 13B. These are sort of things you have to do. We will have to have the police come out and take a look at it, and we might have to have Jim sign off that, hey, here's the work I did to the car. So a little bit of work ahead of us, but the end is near. Well, we are in Monroe. This is my house. As many of you OG channel guys remember, this is the house where the channel really started. And I want to take you on a real quick tour, at least of the garage. My brother's moving out of my house. You guys remember the blue garage. This is my nephew Noah, and Noah's gonna show me around my house. And we're gonna go, show me where the garage is.
The garage is over here, so if you want this over here.
We can't get in that way.
Yeah, this
I
way.
meant from the inside.
Yeah, I mean the inside.
Okay, good. Yeah, this is like Lifestyles Original Famous being toured.
So if you want to go to the garage, it's over here.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Don't just
Really dark.
yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
I already know how to turn the lights on.
Oh, you figured most of it out. The lights don't work.
Ah, a big piece. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
good for your upgrade of your car. Here you go. I found a nice.
Actually, that would work for the turbo inlet filter, like getting
Amazing.
getting the filter over to the center of the car. He's thinking ahead. That's so
Smart
funny.
man.
That's actually the exact size too that it needs to be. So we have a bigger filter on it. Very first thing you'll notice, and this is signs that it was my garage clearly at one point, is multiple transmissions, snapping them from the 3-rotor over and over again. They're all assortedly broken. You can see third gear's gone. This is what happens on an FD transmission. A lot of torque all the time is that the case expands and causes this gear and the one above it to separate just a little bit and then shears the teeth off. If everything else goes good, what breaks first? That's what breaks on an FD transmission. It's kind of scary to see everything else. So a lot of this stuff is gonna try to make it to the shop back in California one way or another. Once my brother moves out over the weekend, we'll have some more fun. Maybe even bring the 4-rotor back to here.
Would it fit in here?
Yeah.
The biggest problem would be fitting it here to here.
Since we're at home base, I just gotta see what tools I have to work with. You know, first and foremost, I could ring up my customers. You know, never use one of those. But let's see, over here, what do we have in here? We got a can of brake cleaner. What is this? This copper wire for a home? Oh no, that's okay. I got
Oh, I like the Ferrari
Yeah, but
hat.
you guys are missing the real deal.
I don't even know what's. Oh, okay.
My toolbox.
Wow.
That gives me
Anything,
anxiety.
anything you need. Do you need to tap something? Maybe, or do you need pliers? Or you know what? If you need to take off an oil filter, it's all here. Hell, there's even this. I don't know what that is. Where am I at? Doesn't matter. What matters is that our Asus ROG laptop, ROG, Public Gamers laptop, crashed. And the coolest thing about our new laptop is we're about to do surgery on a $4,000 laptop. We're going to take the hard drive that has all of our files on here and actually hook it into our new laptop and then just get over to it. Now, the thing is that this laptop was supposed to be my one for all my work. Well, Joel needs it way more, and the fact that the laptop can do all that is pretty impressive. So we're going to do emergency surgery in the studio right now. So we're going to take this one apart, and the reason why this is so epic is that this one has 2 M.2 slots. Now, both of them are filled because Origin did a kick-ass job with having it ready for video editing, but it's actually going to work to our advantage because even just one of their drives is larger than both of these combined. So we'll be able to put both on, take this hard drive back out, and hopefully get this laptop fixed so we can still beat on it. It sucks because Joel now gets my good laptop.
Master plan.
Yeah. I think that this laptop didn't crash by itself. I think that there was somebody in charge of crashing it. We're gonna take the 2 terabyte out one just temporarily, and we're gonna drop this one into here. There was a piece filmed for The Bachelorette where I was sitting in one of these benches as the river was breaking in from ice to water again.
Oh, really?
It was really, I would have wanted the shot because it was breaking up right in front of me, and that was kind of a metaphor for how my season was gonna go
breaking, falling apart.
I thought you did great.
I did. It's like a block party of all my cars. The 4-rotor's back. The CTSV's here. We've got the Corvette. I'm basically white trash in my brother's front yard. But no, Seth bought the CTSV, and it's amazing to see. And actually, I only saw it for like maybe a week without any Expel stealth on it. So let's just take a quick look at it. This thing's like full bolt-ons. It was like 650, 680, maybe 700 to the wheels. Supercharged. An amazing car, and I wish I didn't let it go, but it's automatic. That's not my thing.
Bet it would dust your Corvette.
Shit, it probably would. It probably would dust the Corvette. Especially right now, the Corvette's she's not doing too hot. For a lot of you wondering, since we're already bringing the C8 back, look at this. The last car in the arsenal that has been off the channel for quite a while. This is my 1967 Lincoln Continental. It's suicide door. Slab side is another name for the general type of massive slab of metal. This thing weighs like 7,000 pounds. I think it's time to do something really wild with this thing. And I know it's not traditional rotary things, but I'm thinking it's got a tow hook. We've got cars here in Michigan. A cross-country road trip with this car would be nothing short of absolutely entertaining. Let's take a look at real quick what this thing is. So I've owned this thing for a couple of years. I bought it non-running for $4,000. I was working over that's the suicide.
Oh wow, it's like the RX-8.
Cut. No, you ruined this car. We're not taking the car back. Yeah, it is. The RX-8, it's copying this iconic car here, but I still have all the trim and all the other sort of stuff, tons of stuff to revitalize. Oh wow. It had power windows. We'd have to fix a lot of this stuff. I would resto mod it. Engine in this car is the largest motor that Ford ever produced. It's called the MEL 462, so it's 462 cubic inches, which is like 7.8 liters. Now, Ford does make a 7.3 liter Godzilla motor, and I'm kind of curious if maybe that might be the right thing to swap into this and then ultimately boost that. It depends on what you guys want. If you guys want to see content, like genuine content, trying to build this thing here in Michigan with the education and experience we have, but not all the tools, I think that'd be a fun series, but it really comes down to whether you guys would want to see that or not. But we're gonna go ahead and hang out with my brother and continue catching up with everybody. We are back at my house and we are unloading my car that has not been here since 2015, so 7 years. This car left a bone stock, well mostly stock car, and came back as this. It's gonna be its temporary home base while we're doing all the things we're about to announce very soon. So there'll be some really cool stuff, especially for people who might wanna see the car out here in the Midwest area. For the moment, I'll get the car loaded up and getting it back into the blue garage. Now the funny thing is the car is 6.5 or 8 inches longer now. So it should still fit in the garage, but like that's something I had to worry about because I'm like, wait, it's a longer car. We are about to turn this idyllic, nice suburban, nice home area a little upside down because it's not gonna move by just pushing it. That's boring. I got yelled at many years ago by the neighbor about 3 houses that way with the 3-rotor. At 2 in the afternoon, I turned it on and warmed it up, and she was screaming, "Turn that thing off!" I'm back.
And better.
Yeah, and 10 times louder. Whoa. You guys ready for this?
Yes, sir.
There's the first moment this car is back home, and I'm sure everybody knows. So loud. It's so loud. It just, yep, neighbors, look at, turn around. It's waking up the neighborhood, even though it's 2 in the afternoon. It's anybody that's a night shift, I'm sorry. I'm sure everybody's thinking the same thing. Shit, he's home. But it's only temporary. It's only temporary. If you guys see this video and ready to murder me, it's just for a short period of time.